Welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And what are we doing today?
We are making a try something new recipe called taco rice with queso.
All right, let's get to it. All right, so we're browning the ground beef, and the recipe says to season it with salt and pepper, and that's what we're doing.
It also said to put onions in there in the skillet. And
but no.
Yeah, that's pretty much the reason why you'll never see onions in our recipes is because no. We don't like the texture of onion. We don't mind the taste, but we don't like the texture, so we never do that. So anyway, so at this point, after it has browned, it's not quite there yet, they said not to drain the ground beef, but it did say if you had if your ground beef lets off a lot of grease, then you might want to drain some of it off. So we're going to drain it because we were probably using 80-20 here. So it is producing a lot of grease, and we're not going to leave that in there. So we'll be draining that off, and then we'll pick up on the next step.
All right, so now we're going to add in the rice, 1.5 cups. And then a teaspoon.
That seems like a lot of rice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Well, leftovers.
Yep, hopefully.
Hopefully the rice to beef ratio will be good.
Yeah.
And then a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Half teaspoon of salt. And our taco seasoning.
That's homemade taco seasoning?
Yep.
We will put a link in the description to a video where we we will put a link in the description so that I can't say it. I will put a link in the description that shows just how easy it is to make it at home.
Yep. We're gonna mix that around real good. Incorporate all the ingredients. Now we're going to come back with the chicken broth. There's the half.
Usually we use homemade chicken broth, but I forgot to set any out, so we didn't have any thawed out. But that's why I always keep 1 box of chicken broth in the pantry. We need to get another measuring cup because we only have one, and it had he drained the
fat.
He drained the grease off the beef into the glass measuring cup. So.
And then it said use taco sauce or tomato sauce, and we decided to go with tomato sauce.
Yep, and that was 1/4 cup of that.
All right, so we're going to put it back over medium heat. Stir it in real good.
Okay, so we're going to bring that to a boil. Cover, reduce the heat, go 25 minutes, and we will pick up when we have that part done. Okay, so our next step is that we take 8 ounces of queso blanco Velveeta cheese like this. There's many ways to make queso for this. This is just the one that we chose. Now, you put the 8 ounces in the bowl, cut up in pieces, and then you put 3 tablespoons of 50/50. Now, if you're wondering why we have them in a cup like that, so tell them why we did that.
Well, because I was supposed to bring home some 50/50 and forgot to do it. So,
well, I wasn't going to bring that up. I was just going to say we didn't have 50/50.
Yeah, we didn't have it, and so we Googled it to see how you make it, and it's equal parts of milk and light cream. But they did say if you didn't have light cream in your refrigerator, all you have was heavy cream. You do it. If you're going to make a cup of 50/50, you do 3/4 cup of milk and 1/4 cup of heavy cream.
Yep. So the lesson from that is that
Always go to the store.
we almost we almost said, oh no, we're gonna have to go to the store and get some half and half. And then I said, hey, why don't we Google it and see if there's a way for us to do that at home?
And look for this recipe and make it yourself made. Look for this half and half recipe and make it yourself made.
Yeah. Yes. Make it yourself made. Y'all be watching for that. In fact, it may be made by the time they see this.
Right.
Okay, so the step that we didn't show was, okay, so after you mix your Velveeta and half in the bowl, then you put it in the microwave and you start melting it, stirring it every 30 to 45 seconds until it's completely melted. Okay, so we got our taco mixture here, taco rice, and Joel's taking that queso. Trying to find a good shot. There we go, maybe. All right, so anyway, he's basically just drizzling it. He is having to hold it with a mat because it's hot. There we go, a little drizzle. Okay, so this is the full recipe. Hang on for just a second and we will do a taste test for you.
All right, so here comes the big taste test.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, it has a lot of rice in it. There's a lot of rice.
There's a lot of rice.
But like you said, hopefully it'll be a good balance where it don't feel like you're just eating rice. But, you know, I mean, it should mean that it stretches further, like, right? More rice means more filling, means
Possible leftovers.
Possible leftovers.
Yeah. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it does taste like you're eating like taco meat that's been mixed with rice. So,
which is exactly
what it is. So, you know, pretty much pulled off that.
Yeah.
It's a good recipe. I'd do it again.
It's good, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so drop us a comment below and let us know some recipes you're doing. We'd love to hear that. And if you want to try this, maybe jazz it up however you want to. I don't know. We did it almost by the book, except for the onions.
Yeah. We will link the original creator because we didn't create this.
Nope.
That's why we called it Try Something New.
Yep.
We'll link the original recipe creator's recipe down in the description so you can make it if you want to.
All right. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell for updates when we upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes on the weekends. Just kind of, sometimes in between. You kind of never know. We're going to drop one in there. And with that said, I think that's going to do it today for the Long Run with Joel and Chrissy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And don't forget us in the long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.